about to start counting this down. Do a little Joe Rogan. 3, 2, 1. Alright. I guess let's roll right into it. 28-21. This is the Praxcast program. It is the good doctor, with the one who will not die himself. This is one for the record books, ladies and Jews. We are going to have our first on-air caller.
Yes.
And it should be the Slugfather. And I'm going to send it and say, welcome to the program. To the program!
Yes. We're going to support our troop down there in Florida.
Yeah. It's going to be a really... It's already off the rails.
Yeah, this is... yeah, it's been...
It's already a disaster.
And
oh, boy.
Hopefully he's not going through the same disaster.
Oh, no. I think he's going to go through a different type of disaster.
Exactly.
For those of you who can't see us on our live stream right now, we got the Situation Room with Wolf, Blitz, Krieg, and fucking Anderson Pooper.
And
the Slugfather.
Hurricane.
Alright, it's the first time we get to say this. It's the first time. You guys ready?
Oh shit, we gotta
Alright, let's go to the phones. Let's go to the phones! Slugfather, can you hear us?
Yeah, man. What's popping up in the northeastern parts of the world?
Oh, man, this is one for the record books, man. You are talking to the good doctor and the one who will not die. We kind of jerry-rigged you up
More than one, right?
to the... Yeah, there's more than one.
There's more than one.
We kind of jerry-rigged the speaker mode up to the iron mic over here, so hopefully it's going to work. We don't have the ability to actually take calls and put people on hold yet. But this is the first. One for the record books.
Yeah, we're in progress. It's still the very beginning stages of this podcast.
Yeah, it's already gone off the rails, don't worry. We're still in the infancy and, embryonic stages. But we have our first motherfucking, I guess, middle-of-the-country correspondent right now. How is our man on the ground, the Slugfather?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of Hurricane Alley right now, bro. I'm at DEFCON 4 right now.
Oh shit! You're trooping the fucking.
You're not abandoning. You're hunkering down, battening down the hatches and.
No way, man. I'm bunkered down. I got supplies for 2 weeks plus. Plus, I'm a fucking storm chaser anyway, man. Once those
Hey, man.
Storm cleanup money is just ready and waiting to go into my pockets.
Damn,
oh, the cleanup cream? Yeah, that's going to be fun if there's anything left to clean up. But at least you do get to star in Twister 2.
There's no Helen Hunt, though. I was disappointed we couldn't get her guest.
Well, she's Canadian, dude. She's nowhere near Florida right now, I would think.
Yeah. I talked to her people. There was a scheduling conflict.
Her people are going to call your people?
Yeah, I mean, we're still working on it, but, the time is not right.
So you want to give us a boots-on-the-ground report, man? Yeah. What's the time and temperature? What's the wind condition? When are we going to make landfall here?
You want to know what? It's actually the calm before the storm is really the most beautiful weather I've ever experienced down here in the Sunshine State.
I'm going to talk to you in 24 hours. I said I'm going to talk to you in 24 hours.
Oh, in 24 hours it's going to be fucking madness.
It's the Armageddon.
Oh, shit, I mean, we hope not,
This also leaves the Slugfather estate intact.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going towards the western part of the state, which is good for me because I'm more centrally located, but it's a big fucking hurricane. It's going to cover the whole state, so no matter what, you're just kind of fucked.
Oh,
yeah, pretty much. The last projections I saw, the entire storm was, the size of Ohio, and now it's, the size of Florida. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You said it was, beautiful and gorgeous out, about an hour ago, or two.
Oh, yeah. Well, the storm's not going to be here until, 5, another 24, 36 hours.
Oh,
maybe where you are, but we got CNN on the monitor in the lab right now.
Joey, what's his name? Our guy was watching, Jamie.
Young Jamie. Yeah, young Jamie is.
He's got it up for us.
Yeah, we have young Jamie in the lab, getting us continuous updates.
Yeah.
What we're seeing now is I think 76,000 people without power, and 6.5 million people were evacuated.
Hold on, what are you on right now? What are you watching? CNN?
Yeah, we're on CNN New York. I think.
CNN. Let me throw that on.
You got your young Jamies working for you over there?
What's that?
I said, do you have your own young Jamies working the booth over there for you? Pulling up the video and the searches when you need them?
Xfinity remote like that is awesome. All you gotta do is to hold down a button and you say what you want to watch and it just fucking turns it on the TV.
Oh shit, it's like Alexa and fucking...
Siri.
Yeah, it's like
a really scaled down version of, like all you do is...
Tell it what you want it to do.
In the television room.
Like a good woman should.
Yeah, there you go. They're all female names. Siri, Alexa,
Yeah, do this for
Cortana, get over here,
Yeah.
bitch. Cook me my fucking eggs.
me. Yeah, I'm starving.
I wish, Ren, I wish. The TV remote doesn't cook me eggs yet. I gotta fucking work on that. I'm talking to Helen Hunt's people about... I'm talking to Helen Hunt's people. I'm on the phone too.
Yeah. Yep, we've got a fourth party coming in here.
Hold on. I got bad service where I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine.
you're in Florida, all
yeah,
service
you're
is
in
bad.
the fucking middle of the storm.
Yeah. Again, I have to say thank you for being our first inaugural caller, man. It's
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you from the Sunshine State, bro. I'll be a weekly...
our Sunshine State correspondent.
Fuck yeah.
I think Slugfather correspondent sounds better than the Sunshine State correspondent, but
Oh, hell yeah, that's what it is.
we can see what
isn't
the
it?
polls say.
I think that's what it is, isn't it? Isn't Slugfather?
It is. That's the Slugfather. That's the call sign. It's like Maverick and Iceman. He's fighting off the hobo looters. They're trying to break into his supplies right now, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's
Hurricane Force Winds, Gust, in Q. Oh yeah, so it's still in QS. So they're still. They didn't even really get to Florida yet. That's just the very, very bottom of Florida.
You're the very bottom of Florida.
But yeah, I mean, that's also true.
that's also true.
My nigga, do you have like batteries? I know you didn't stack up on booze, but you got batteries and food and shit?
Oh yeah. We got supplies to last us about 2 weeks. We're good.
For real?
Nice.
2 weeks?
Nice.
Wow. Are you guys on the second floor?
I went to. Well, you want to know what it is? Everything shut down at 3 p.m. today.
Yeah, I heard about that. They stopped bus service. Like, the police are arresting people if you're on the road. They're like curfews and shit. It's fucking martial
I'm
law.
looking at it right now.
What?
So it's looking like not too far away from me. The storm surge is going to be about 5 to 8 feet.
That's what you're looking at? You looking at the same screen we are?
I'm on CNN right now.
Yeah, with the cone of uncertainty.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be about 120. Yeah, I'm right.
You're not on CNN. You're on the Praxcast. Come on, don't be bashful.
Don't be bashful.
Are you guys on the second floor?
No, dude, it's a house.
Yeah, Florida houses are usually.
So it's like a ranch house. I've never seen the house.
No, yeah. It's like a ranch house. It's like, everything's open floor plan on the first floor.
It's always one floor. It seems like whenever I go, anyway.
Do you have like buckets to start bailing out the living room if it comes to that? I mean, I hope it doesn't. Obviously.
I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Of course.
If it does come to that, we're fucked, and we're just plain old fucked. But
what I would have done.
I mean, when the power goes out, we got the bathtub filled up with water, so we can flush the toilet and shit. All that.
Wow, they're going deep, man. I remember. I mean,
this is somewhat.
this is
normal,
this is
though,
gonna
right?
be like Sandy, but probably worse. I mean, do you think you're gonna lose electricity, or are you guys gonna? Are you expecting to for that?
Hopefully, I mean, yeah, we might lose power for a while, but it's not going to be anything like Sandy. Sandy, I was in New York for that, but I was in upstate New York. I was in school for that shit, so I didn't lose power at all. I was up there.
Oh, you were fucking sitting pretty, bro. The rest of us were shitting kittens down here, freezing to death. At least you're in Florida.
You guys got it pretty bad down there.
Yeah, at least you're in Florida, where if like the fucking power is out for 12 days. You won't be freezing to death. But I mean, I guess you need to have air conditioning at some points.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, if we're looking at the same screen, it's going to the west of Miami right now. It doesn't break for Tampa.
I hope it breaks west and fucks up Texas again, because fuck Texas. I don't have any friends or family living down there.
Jesus.
Yeah, nobody likes Texas, bro.
Nobody. I knew someone from Texas, and we no longer are friends.
Well, those are American,
No, Texas wants to be its own country. Go fuck itself. I'm not paying my taxes to bail out your fucking tubs of shit. Fuck you. Fuck Texas.
I guess I didn't know that.
No, Texas really thinks it's its own state.
I didn't know.
Fuck Texas.
But I don't want anyone in America getting fucked.
I don't either, because I was thinking about this. I'm like, who do I know in Florida right now? I'm like, well, I got an aunt down there.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
I got a friend who has a house down there. I think Red's down there. I don't know.
Yeah, Big Red. Yeah.
I'm like, fuck most of these people. And I'm like, wait a minute. Don't you realize this is going to cost like $20 billion and everyone's going to have to pull out their wallet for that shit?
Oh. That's a nightmare. I wouldn't even wish that upon like someone that I hate.
That's why I'm like, you know what? Hope it misses everything. Go back to Cuba. Fuck it. Don't hit Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
a protectorate or a
That's
commonwealth.
fine. That's fine. I don't give a fuck because it's not really part of the country. I mean, Puerto Rico now is, but I still don't give a shit.
Slugfather, what do you think about Puerto Rico trying to become a state?
I'm all for it because I used to be in the restaurant industry most of my life, so
So what? You don't have an affinity for Puerto Ricans?
Still kind of immigrants, but I mean, I'm all for it. I'm on board.
From what I understand,
Puerto Rico didn't even get hit anyway. It went around Puerto Rico and fucked up that island next to Puerto Rico.
Barbudas or whatever?
But yeah, Barbuda got Barbuda, whatever the fuck it is, got mango.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai? We got fucking wiped off the map?
Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
I don't know. Yeah, I heard they got pretty badly wiped off the map, so... I mean... But I think, we were talking about this earlier.
The islands were fucked. Like, if you were in the Bahamas or anything, you're fucked.
Yeah, dude, if I have my house in Bermuda, I'm like, put me on the plane, I am ghost, I am out, put me back where the cold water is, so I don't have to deal with this type of shit.
Yeah.
But they're saying it's like the biggest...
Well, I mean, I don't know, my work kind of, this is my
Your bread and butter?
My bread and butter.
Ha! How did I beat him to it? I love this guy. That's the Slugfather, a real friend.
Nice.
Yeah, no, he's already jumping over the cleanup effort. He's like, dude, there's going to be so many fucking job opportunities, reframing houses and shit like that.
So good for you. That's good then.
Hey, do you need a seed money to invest in like a contracting business?
Dude, honestly...
That's a smart investment at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
Because FEMA is going to give out all those contracts to George Bush's boyfriends and Huckabees and all that shit. Might as well take some of the money.
Contracts are already spoken for all Trump and all his buddies.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
there's still enough crumbs for the common man to eat.
A few thousand shekels to be made around here.
A few thousand shekels. My man. See, I like that. I was like, first time I contacted the Slugfather, I was like, what the fuck is going to happen with this dude? I know he's in like Central Florida. You're on the East or what? You're East Coast, right?
Yeah, I was on the East Coast. I just recently moved to Central Florida, and now I work over here.
I hope that's a good move. I hope that's better than you would have been a month ago or whatever. I hope.
Oh yeah, on the coast is gonna be annihilated. Like all the shores, like because the storm is so big that there's gonna be storm surges on both sides of Florida, and what that means is like feet of water.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 12-foot waves are going to come and just smash everything that's in the lowlands. So if you're like high ground Central Florida, you're probably better off.
My old apartment was only 5 miles away from the beach,
so it's blown away by now?
It's going to be underwater.
Wow.
Dude, you got it at the right time, man. Talk about buying low and selling high.
Investing.
Yeah, really, seriously. I'm
No,
not
but
going to get a place in
shit.
Central Florida real cheap.
when I asked this dude, I was like, hey man, are you going to be alright for the hurricane? He's like, it's going to be a trash can fire, a disaster. He's like, but there's going to be so much cream in that post-apocalyptic cleanup work.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I love this fucking guy. He's already thinking positive.
Yeah, right?
He's already like, after it's done, if I didn't blow away, you know, there's going to be plenty of fucking good work.
You know, fuck it. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, it's either going to be a total catastrophe and everybody's fucked, or it's going to be like, 50-50, half the state gets fucked, and the other half of the state is like, fine or whatever. And then I'll just zip over to the 50% that I'll fuck, and I'll just,
take 100% of the money?
Work 24/7, cleaning up houses, doing everything I gotta do to fucking make a buck or two.
Yeah, dude, I fucking live out of my goddamn car and go to like the places hit hardest and just rack hours, bank money.
We have a trailer. We
What?
We have a ton of flyers. Like we put like
Who?
300 flyers out, and we already have people calling in.
Who's
and, like reserving times for cleanups and shit.
Who's we? I'm ignorant. I don't know what. Do you already have something set up? You said you have a trailer and flyers you already put out?
Yeah, well, I'm working with this guy.
You expected me to know this beforehand, right? Okay, perfect.
I'm working with whatever his name is over in Ocala, and that's half an hour away from where I am. And we got hooked up in some landscaping, and it's a small company, but we got a truck and we got a trailer, and
Yeah, you're mobile and you got like resources, right? Yeah, no, dude, there's gonna be a lot of money pouring into Florida this time next week. They're talking about it's gonna be like $20 billion or something like that. I think they've approved $15 million, and they're like, that's nothing. That's a down payment. They're gonna need so much goddamn money for this. And I think the fucked up part is...
but I mean, when you think about it, how much fucking money is this country in debt anyway? Like, I mean, what's another fucking couple $1 billion? We owe like trillions of dollars to fucking China.
Oh yeah, dude, the national debt, if you've ever seen it, it's like going up like a stopwatch.
At this point, does it even fucking matter?
Yeah, well, that's why...
If we owe it to
that's
China,
the problem.
I would say, no, fuck them. We're just going to default on that loan.
Well,
what if it's going to come out of, like...
That's what they're doing.
Poor people in, like, Seattle's fucking pockets or Chicago and Michigan have to, like, cough up something
that's
for the
mindset.
disaster relief?
That's the mindset that they've
I mean,
had, though.
I don't know, like...
saying, fuck it. That's why it's getting so high all the time. They're never going to pay it back. You think we're ever going to pay it back? No.
It's just like a running bar tab of like $5,000.
Oh, yeah. You think we're going to ever
They're like,
pay it back?
we got all the money. We got all the money. We're good. Don't worry.
That's what they're doing,
fine.
though. That is actually what it is, though. That's like true. It's a fact, I think. In my opinion. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that we're never going to pay that.
Yeah.
We're just continuing.
Well, not in our lifetimes, but I mean, the only thing is...
Not in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
just keep pulling it over.
Yeah, that means fuck it.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I don't even know what's going to happen with Social Security and shit like that, but I don't know if it's going to be around for our time or even, our parents' time.
Well, fuck it. So, you know what? That's why I'm not going to have
That's
any
why I
kids.
keep money in the walls, man. You can't trust the banks.
Well, that's why I'm not going to have any kids. So I'll die, and then I don't have to bring kids to suffer into this world,
Yeah, I mean...
Simple fix.
Pretty much. Stop pumping out so many goddamn babies.
Yeah, exactly. I fixed the problem. Just don't have kids.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that was my strategy, too. And then fucking,
The pull-out method didn't work?
A couple crazy nights and, your birthday, you're having a kid.
Oh, shit, that was great.
Hey, man, look at the
That
bright
was a good
side.
response.
You earned the moniker, the Slugfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's all worth
9
it.
months after my birthday.
9 what? 9 months after?
9 months after my birthday.
To the day?
It was like 2 days away or some shit, but...
That's kind of spooky, man.
Yeah, it is scary.
That's kind of spooky.
It's probably just a clone of you.
There's the whole backstory to it. I was supposed to be in Atlantic City, and I got stuck at work. Then I ended up just partying and fucking partying and partying.
Oh, God.
I ended up partying and then fucking partying.
And then next thing I know, it's like...
It turned blue.
Later,
It turned blue.
And yeah, there was 2 stripes.
Oh yeah, 2 stripes.
You know,
So those for drug
God,
tests.
That's scary.
That's all she wrote.
Oh shit.
Well, you're a good man.
Well, at least you're trying to prepare your kid as much as possible. That's all that matters.
I know you're gonna produce a shining example of a human. Speaking of tests and drugs and all that shit, what the fuck, man? I saw your image you sent me earlier. Do you want to explain what that was? Because that's interesting.
Yeah, man. So here's the thing. There's
Because I'm like, this is too much to be texting. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's you know, when it's not even like a huge problem in my life. It's just that drinking, like, I would be more effective
Without it?
Saving more money. I would be working more. I would be being more healthy. There's a lot of things that go along with not drinking.
No, that's
So
definitely...
fuck it. And what happened was, what we call them around here, we call them zaps.
Japs?
And there's these people, no, zaps, Z-A-P, zaps.
Zaps.
So that's a person that gets drunk and then they go out looking for trouble and they go out, you know, till crazy hours of the night doing crazy shit. And, you know, I'm in Florida and next thing I know, I'm hanging out with a bunch of zaps.
It sounds like a derogatory term to a group,
Yeah,
but I'm like,
man,
no, that's
it's
pretty
so
much
great.
everyone in Nassau County.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
So-
It's basically all of our fucking old friends in fucking London town. But,
In London.
yeah, so it's just, you know, I got to the point where I was like, alright, you know, I could, you know, make a little money at this company we got going on right now, and, you know, things are going good with the missus, and, I got my kid back, so.
That's awesome,
You're
dude.
a smart man, dude.
I applaud you, and dude, I wish you the best and all that shit.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know it was like that, but I looked into what you were saying, because you're like, dude, if I drink, I have to go to the ER, and I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
that seems a little extreme. I didn't.
And
That's
they have
bad.
to reverse, because you can go into shock, your body goes into shock.
I thought it would.
I have this, like, card in my wallet, and, like, once the first responders get to me,
They know what to do.
Vivitrol,
They Narcan you or whatever. Something similar.
So they know that they have to take me to the hospital and they have to reverse the Vivitrol right away, so that I don't like fucking, you know, like lose fucking organs and shit.
That's
Well, thank
crazy
God,
how
dude.
that works.
Yo, you know what? Yo, you did the smart approach. I'm weak-minded, and I'm gonna continue just getting fucked up, you know, because I have nothing to lose. But yo, you have a
If
kid.
you have no reservations, there's nothing holding you back. God bless you.
Well, no, well, you know what it is.
God bless you.
Well, the main thing is, no, you're smart, yo. You have
No,
a
he's
kid.
being responsible, I think.
You have a
But
kid.
yeah,
If I had a kid, I'd probably do the same thing.
if I had a kid, I wouldn't have a kid because I can't take care of a kid. I could barely take care of my
that's why
goddamn
we're-
self.
Well, that's why we're not having
But
a
the
kid.
man is fucking
Yeah.
taking care of himself. He's stepping up.
Exactly.
He's owning
exactly.
it up.
Well, he has no choice.
being responsible.
If you have a kid, you
Oh, he has a
can't-
choice. He could be a deadbeat
No,
shitbag and dip.
Well, no.
And
then
go to
why
Vegas
would
and
you have a
gamble his
kid?
organs away. But because he's a good guy. That's why
Of
he's a
course,
Slugfather.
Of course, he's smart.
Did you catch all that, Slugfather, or we just jump all over each other on the speakerphone?
He's smart.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
Because he's having a kid. That's pretty smart. You know.
I mean,
he can't do the
she's
same
too, I
things. Me, I have nothing to live for. I'm happy. I'm enjoying myself. I'm gonna continue getting fucked up.
fucking A, man.
Yo, cheers, brother. To that
You
one.
knew it was coming.
That was amazing.
In the Praxcast, where we think and drink and learn and burn. Slugfather. Did we lose the
I
Slugfather?
think he had to talk to somebody.
Has to
But on that
beat his
note-
neighbors into submission.
Yes, but on that note, man.
This is the perfect first call,
Fucking,
man. We're giving news
this is
updates. We're
wonderful.
giving health updates. We're
Yeah,
trying-
seriously.
My bad.
That's all right, man. You back? Slow.
Okay.
I said, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, I was just saying, this is a
I'm
perfect.
back and looking at the monitor right now.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm looking at the fucking eye of the asshole that's ripping apart Cuba, and this guy's fingering the asshole of the storm.
Yeah, he literally is. Yeah, he likes it
Looking at
though.
right now.
He's into
He's
it.
getting a little
He's into
rubbing
it.
now.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
He's
yeah.
going deep.
Look, he keeps going.
Yeah,
too.
oh my
He
god,
doesn't
dude! How
stop.
many times are you gonna finger the storm?
How many fucking times?
Nah.
And he's doing 2 fingers now. Like
He's about to start fisting the storm.
Yeah,
This fucking sick animal.
That's all we're waiting for at this point.
No, well, you were away handling your BI. I was just saying, I'm like, this is the perfect first call. This guy's giving us weather updates. He's promoting positive messages with family and health and
Yeah, we got
dealing
our
with
troop,
addiction and stuff.
We got our fucking troop over there in fucking Florida.
Our man on the ground.
You know, God bless. You know, hopefully nothing happens.
Hopefully, a live.
Thank you
what
for-
is it,
Dude, Periscope, live stream, live Twitter. I want to see, like, your neighbor's chairs blowing down the road.
Yeah,
But we don't want that to happen.
No, I want to see every house blow away except his. So he gets all the money on those repair jobs. Right, Slugfather?
Alright. I guess.
Dude, the more houses that blow away than on yours, the better for the money, right? Sort of. Maybe not.
Oh, look, Central Florida really isn't attacked at all. Look at it.
Oh, no. I think
Central
you're still on the same
Florida
street
is
as us?
amazing.
I'm about an hour away from Tampa right now. I'm right near Orlando and Tampa right there.
Yeah, so you're
Oh,
fine.
you're in a swamp. You should be fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Orlando's a fucking disgusting swamp. I'm sorry. Fuck you, Orlando.
Fuck
Dude, they
you.
got Disney World. How could you say that about Disney World, man? That's not
Fuck Disney
Yeah, I've
World.
never been to Disney World, to be honest.
I've been to Disney World. Fuck it.
You're missing out, man. I've been
Really?
there like 10 times. I've been to Florida, yeah, and I've already been to Disney World like 9 or 10 times.
Jesus Christ. You've been there 9 or 10 times?
I haven't.
Do you have a season pass to Disney World, Disneyland? Which is it?
Oh, Disney World, Epcot, you got Disney Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I want to see Epcot blowing down the street like a fucking tumbleweed. That'd be amazing.
Tumbleweed.
That's the big golf ball looking fucking thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Didn't we call someone tumbleweed back in the Garden City days?
I don't know about any of those days. Probably.
Oh, my bad, yeah.
Probably. Melbourne, Orlando, Tampa. No, you were in Daytona Beach, I think, right, Sluggy?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you'd be in bad shape right now.
And I'm right now. You see where that line is next to Daytona Beach and below Gainesville?
Yeah. The Outer Bands?
That's right. That's right. Right. That's spot on. Right where I am.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm looking at 134. I hope the 134 is not you.
No. I'm more right now. Looking at like 90 to 100 probably.
Alright, I mean... You guys having any reservations about, evacuating? Or no? You're just like, nope, we're done. You're locked in? Nothing's gonna change your mind?
No, the house was built in like 2005, and it's like built for a hurricane.
Oh, you got a legit house, not like a shack?
Yeah.
So you're pretty confident you're gonna be straight?
Yeah, no, we're swayed down here. I mean, I'm just waiting for this thing to
Blow over, literally?
It's moving 9 miles an hour. This is the slowest fucking hurricane I've ever seen.
Dude, it's taking its time, man. It wants to do it right. I mean...
Yeah, it really wants to fucking...
It's trying to carve a path to your driveway.
And fucking really fuck the hole.
Really, what? Oh, this guy's rubbing the butthole of the storm again.
He really wants to get his fingers in the hole.
Yeah, dude, I mean, this guy's really a fucking freak. Oh, yeah. He's like, that's the sweet spot right there. He's like, he's like, the clit is moving towards the Key West, but the prostate is still dead center. This fucking animal. Oh, my God. So what would it take for you to evacuate? That would be probably one of my last questions.
I mean, there are like evacuation centers we could go to. Like right now in my county, they have
390? Unless CNN lied.
Mostly like high schools and shit.
Yeah, it's like Kmart's and elementary schools and shit.
And they're doing that in almost every county, and they're doing that in this county. But I mean, the general consensus here is that like the infrastructure of the town is like all our utilities are underground and like.
Wait, what? The infrastructure of the town is underground? That's what?
No, the utilities. Like they built the utilities.
Oh, underground, so the power doesn't go down in case a tree like clips a power line or something.
Yeah.
Very smart.
We're in Florida, so you know they're used to.
Yeah, no, they kind of prepared a little bit.
Shit happening.
They thought a little bit when they did the construction, right?
Yeah, basically.
So you're in a pretty good spot. You're confident you're gonna roll out. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah. It's Tuesday morning. The sun's gonna come up, and I'm gonna hop in the truck, and I'm gonna get
And start taking the money, collecting shekels.
That's the goal.
My man, I love it. What would it take for you to evacuate?
What would it take for me to evacuate?
Yeah, I'm serious. I have to ask this because I was thinking, I'm like,
If the winds actually really did. I mean, it's too late to evacuate right now at this point anyway, because there's nowhere to go. There's millions and millions and millions and millions of people in Florida that have already evacuated, and there's
dude, are you still have the CNN stream on?
You have to understand, there's no gas here. Like all the gas stations are out of gas. All the supermarkets.
Dude, look at CNN real quick. There's this guy dancing in the road partying.
Oh, yeah,
There's good people have hurricane parties.
I mean, I'm more geared towards like that kind of person. Like I'll probably be doing shit like that, but to evacuate, I mean, if there was any way like, my girl and my daughter was in any way at risk, like obviously I would,
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck I would go, but I would just go.
Yeah, I don't know where you... Dude, it's pretty much, from what I'm understanding, I mean, the people who have been in shelters already for 3 days. And I'm like, that's terrible. I'd rather stand in the rain for 3 days than be in a swamped-ass Kmart with dying old people in wheelchairs. I'd rather fucking kill myself. I mean...
Yeah, literally.
I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, dude, if I could hold on to my house and keep the fucking gutters on the windows, yeah, I'll nail them in. Whatever. We'll write it out. I'm from New York, bitch. What?
Yeah.
Fucking little rain never moved me.
If I was on the coast, I'd be long gone. Like if I was in my old apartment, I'd be.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Back in,
You'd have to be,
I'd
man.
Back up north right now.
I wasn't even sure that you relocated. That's why I was like, dude, I gotta check in on this guy. Make sure he didn't, turn off.
I'm dead center in the state right now. So, like, literally, if you put a pin in the middle of Florida, that's right where I am.
I hope you're on the spine of the mountain, like the highest spot there is, with,
Yeah, no, the grading is pretty good around here. Like, the water all trickles down and shit. It's not like we're on, like a low peak or like a valley or anything like that.
So you're not worried about any flooding? Just like fucking a cow flying into your garage or something?
It's just trees going down, and if they go down on houses or what, it's like that's really the only main concern. Like how many trees fall, where they fall.
So you're expecting like
real carry and shit. It's not really like we have to get the fuck out of here right now. Where I am, at least. I mean, if you watch the news, all they're going to tell you is everybody in Florida has to evacuate, but...
The news is the news, and it's super sensationalized. That's why we have our correspondent on the ground.
There's probably something fucking crazy going on in the world right now that everybody's focused on this, and nobody knows that's happening. There's some fucking crazy shit going on for sure.
What, do you think it's just a smoke screen for Trump to, like, buy half of Russia?
Oh, no, this is
There's definitely... We're going to find out, like, 2 weeks later, like, Trump made some crazy deal with Putin, like...
He bought Google or something, and now we're all Chinese citizens, I guess. Something ridiculous.
Yeah, there's only 3 countries that exist in the world right now. There's only the United States, Russia, and China.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, dude, we collectively just said pretty much.
That's undeniable.
Hey, it's 11/11. I will make a wish that you and the fam come through this safely and profit financially.
Alright, man.
But, guys, but let's be honest. This is a weather control device. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, Bill Gates is behind all of this, I guess.
No, not Bill Gates. Yo, they've been fucking... America's been fucking with weather for fucking years and years and years. Are you kidding me?
All right, my nose. You expect it to just be
Yo, this is
like
a population control thing. I'm telling you.
yeah, get rid of the elderly. If they can't push their wheelchairs fast enough, they get blown into the ocean. Slugfather, I want to say, you just worried about like road closures for down trees, and you're confident you'll be able to ride this thing out. You don't need. I need to come down with my boat and start bailing you out.
I'm definitely not worried about water surging up to the house because I'm in the middle of the state, so all that shit happens on the coastline.
You're just worried about trees going down. That's it.
Yeah, like any fucking crazy storm back at home, you know, like except at home all the wires were above ground.
Yeah, that's what fucking killed us with Sandy, dude. Every goddamn tree fell down on every goddamn wire.
Yeah,
And it was like
nuts.
That's why all the power was down for so goddamn long. Over here, we're
Yeah, he was saying all the power, all like the utility lines are underground. Still, I mean, I'm hearing shit like if they get too much water dumped on them, they're gonna rip up like the tree roots, and that might expose the underground conduits of cables and shit.
Because here,
but
remember
hold on
how
a second,
big
Miles.
the trees were? Oh my
Of
God.
course, yeah.
Thrown off. That's crazy.
But as long as you still got power, I mean, you're gonna be straight.
Yeah, well, I'll keep you posted for sure.
All right, my Nels, is there anything you want to add? Any shows you're doing? Anything you want to plug?
Just
If you need help in Central Florida, call the Slugfather. He'll rebuild.
Don't do anything I would have done in the past 29 years of my life, and you'll be okay.
All right, my Nels.
All right, bro.
Thank you for the call, dude. I love you, my brother. Thank you so
Yo,
much.
best of luck, man.
This will be on the YouTubes and the Instagrams and all that fun stuff.
And you're in our prayers, brother.
Stay safe, man. If you need to come down with a boat, I got you.
God bless, man.
If I need an SOS, I'll let you guys know.
Definitely.
Yeah, if you need a shipment of
Definitely.
natties, which I don't think you do, and good luck with that.
I need an escape, too. Fuck it.
All right, love you, brother, man. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Peace.
That was nice. That was nice to have our first
Our first
guest
motherfucking call in on the program.
Cheers
The
to that one.
Slugfather.
Cheers to that one, Big Chief.
That was pretty good, man. He
Yeah, I
held it
enjoyed it.
down.
I
That was a
enjoyed it.
34-minute goddamn call.
It was good. It was good to hear his input on what's going on over there. Because, we don't want anything bad happening over there. Like,
Nah,
down there,
I
you
mean,
know?
he seems like he's in a real good place. He's center of the state on like a
Yeah.
high, like the spine of a mountain.
And it looked like it on the map and shit. So
Yeah.
it looked really good.
Because, dude, where he used to be, he was like 10 minutes from the water. And I'm like, dude, your house is going to get
yeah.
smoked by a wave.
Yeah. That's, like, undeniable.
Ah, speaking of smoked.
Yeah, but see, that's why I would never live in those areas, though, in the first place.
All right, who do we got? 646, you're on the air. Dude, that's next time. I'm not joking.
Right?
I hope that came out pretty well. I mean, it was kind of hard to understand.
It was hard
some
to
of the
hear.
stuff he said, and we
It
couldn't all talk
was,
at the
it
same time. I didn't mean to,
was.
like, jump over you.
No, you're right. You're right. No, what you did was right. Because, like you said, though, it was kind of hard.
It was
So
kind of
I hope-
jumpy. I'm like, I really have to, like,
Yeah.
lean in and pay attention. Like, it's
No, you're right. I
a
agree.
fucking radio walkie-talkie in the Korean War.
So I hope it came out good on the mic. But regardless...
I'm pretty sure it did. If not, it was
Yeah,
great
regardless...
Prax. It was
fucking
great
good.
Prax, so when someone calls in,
Exactly.
and we can hear him through the fucking TV. That's what we need to do.
And you know
I could do that. I could plug it into the TV.
Exactly.
I'm just going to have someone call my phone. I'll plug it into this TV output and leave the mic over here so they can hear us.
And
we'll hear them through the speakers.
Exactly.
And bang.
And even...
Fuck you. I don't need no radio program. I figured it out myself.
Yeah, and regardless, even if that doesn't work or anything, I have like a little speaker that you could plug into the phone too that I would have brought. If you told me ahead of time, I would have brought it. Because I was using it to listen to music.
I did tell you ahead of time, you liar.
That you had,
I said, I'm like, no, we got people calling into the show.
No, but
I don't know where
I
Julia
didn't
is.
know-
Juliana, you're supposed to be calling into this shit. But
No, but I
bugs.
didn't know that it was going to be like that. He kind of sounded a little fuzzy. You know?
yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
Alright, that's why I'm like, dude,
yeah,
this is
next
the
time.
first motherfucking call on
First,
the program.
literally. He
And I
popped
said
our
we do it
cherry.
about 20 episodes.
He
so
popped our cherry. Bro. It
I
was
don't know.
awesome, though. was good.
We popped his radio cherry because we've been on the air. We're fucking warriors of the airwaves.
Bro. Yeah, but this is awesome. This is a great experience, man. We're fucking getting into the groove. You know?
Oh, you sound like we're finished. We're just kicking us off, bro.
Well, no, I was just saying that was our first time.
You want to start walking?
This is our first time, though. That was our first time. Right? Wasn't that our first time having a fucking...
I had mentioned, I'm like, this is one for the record books. First
good.
call on the program.
It was good.
The Slugfather.
I liked it. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I have to tell him that was awesome.
I think that was great.
Yeah. I really felt like we were in the newsroom for a little bit, because you could, like, hear garbled stuff over the phone. It's like, I'm hearing a storm, Chris, and there's fucking lawn chairs hitting the roofs of buildings. And you could just hear, like, the rain and shit, and you're like, can you hear us in the studio, Chris? We're losing the signal.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, did you hear us? He's like, I don't
Now
hear
that you put it that way, that is so fucking funny. That's so true.
It's funny because it's
That's
true.
so true, dude.
All the wrecks, all the points.
This is why we're Praxy, baby. This is why we're fucking right now here.
This is
talking
a program.
about
If we
enjoying
started
life.
28-24, that was a pretty good 40 minutes.
Wishing the best of luck to our brothers over there in Florida. You know, hopefully nothing too nuts happens to anybody, but
Yeah.
that's inevitable.
I know I said fuck Texas and fuck most of these people.
But it's a joke.
I'll
It's a
back-
joke.
I'll walk
You're
that
fucking
back a
around.
little bit.
Yeah, you're
I
joking.
mean-
Everyone knows you're joking. You know?
You think they gave a fucking dog ball sack about us when Sandy was happening?
No, of course not.
Yeah, I just put dog
So that's
ball
why we're
sack
better.
in their sentence.
That's why we're better than them by saying, you know what? We hope everything goes good, man. We really
Yeah,
don't.
be the big
we
man.
we don't wish anything bad. Honestly, we might joke around about it and make fun about it, but that's for the fucking show. Like
No,
that's why we're fucking. You know, if you get butthurt that easily, you shouldn't be listening. It's that
we
simple.
don't want you.
Yeah,
You
literally.
don't. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You don't agree with anything we say?
Yeah, if you get
That's
your,
cool.
If you get your feelings
That's cool,
that
bro.
hurt, that's not the demographic we're going for.
I'm not interested.
Yeah,
so
we're not going for those.
keep moving.
We don't want those snowflakes fucking being like, oh my god.
Yeah, if you're too fragile to
Yeah.
take the joke,
Yeah, you can't
you're
be,
not someone I'm gonna speak to
please,
ever.
Yeah, please.
and
don't.
please don't come near me.
Yeah, don't listen. Don't listen to the show. It's not for everyone.
If you see us on the
Yeah.
street and you want an autograph, it's alright. You can get a ciggy.
Yeah, you get a quick one. Quickie. But that's it.
No. If you want to come protest for signs and picket, no.
Oh no, I'm 100% against that. No matter what cause it is, if you're picketing and fucking making
It's so dumb.
Yeah, seriously. Like, come on. We're in fucking 2017, and you're fucking, like, pushing your opinion.
You know what the new picketing is, I think?
They're just pushing beliefs down people's throats. That's what it is.
Like the Westboro Baptist Church are fucking a bunch of wild child idiots, I think. If you don't know, you could look into them. But they still picket like... They're like, there's only war because God allows gay people, and they protest with signs at, like, military funerals. I'm like, really? What kind of pile of shit are you?
God, yeah.
But aside from them, I'm not going to give them any more airtime. Fuck you guys.
No, but you know what? I liked
well-
it, though. No, you know what? I liked the approach that you did because you, like, made it that, like, we're not going on anyone's side. If you're doing that, regardless of what side you're on, you're fucking wrong. Like, you shouldn't be doing that, you know? You shouldn't be picketing anyone. You shouldn't be fucking spewing your beliefs on anyone else.
Dude, let people do what the fuck they want. As long
Exactly.
as they're not messing with you,
Exactly.
let them do what they want.
Yeah, if they're
I
not
don't
blocking
care.
traffic, for example, if they're not fucking
Yeah.
your job or your life up, then do whatever the fuck you want. That's America.
Do your drugs, kill yourself, suck a dick.
Literally.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Drive 100 miles an hour, don't crash into me. I
Yeah.
don't care.
There you go.
I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to tell you what you should do.
Exactly. That's the best way to put it. Literally.
That sounds like a little bit of libertarianism, but that's one other thing. But here's the segue I wanted to get into.
Well,
real quick.
libertarianism is okay.
I don't care about that. Here's what I want to get into real quick.
Libertarian.
Sorry to debo you, but
No,
here's
but-
what I think.
No, libertarian is different to liberals, though. It's completely different.
I know. That's why I'm like, I don't want to get into the politics side.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not well versed in it,
Ah.
but I want to bring this up, and we can get back to that if you want.
No,
I
no,
thought,
no. Continue.
Shaming is digital, like picketing almost. It just occurred to me like 3 minutes ago. I'm like, shaming is like digital picketing. Everyone raising up a bunch of noise and racket to a cause or attention or a point of view or whatever. That's what it is. Maybe that didn't sound as smart as it did in my head, but what do you think about that? I think shaming is the new digital picketing, because you're not going to stand outside of Jimmy Kimmel's house because he said something you don't like, but you're going to write nasty shit about him on Twitter all day long, or the same thing about Trump, or...
Well, the internet's fine, because the internet, like, just blows off, because the internet, like, you can say whatever the fuck you want, and you better expect the same shit to get thrown back at you.
One more thing I will throw out, and then it's all you.
But the thing...
Hold on. The internet is like, people think they're talking into a vacuum, where it's like, you could say some shit that you would never say to someone in a bar, because you would get blasted across the face and unconscious. But when you don't have to worry about that, you can say whatever you want, you can curse people out, you can shame them, and
that's
your
fine.
Your thoughts on that? I mean, it's okay, but that's why I don't take it seriously. I'm like,
yeah, you're not supposed to take it seriously.
If anyone's not going to say this to my face, I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care. Call me a rapist.
No, you're
or
right.
Fucking an anti-Semite.
No, I agree.
Fucking any term you want to throw.
I agree, 100%.
I don't care. It holds no fucking water. You're an asshole on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have no fucking voice.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my opinion on it.
Even if you're 10,000, you still don't have a voice.
Yo, because my opinion is, like, people online, they should say whatever the fuck they want to say. It's the whole point of it being online rather than in person, which is the problem. The problem... No, this is the problem. The people are doing their online shit so much that they think they could do it in person, and that's what's fucking everything up.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a divide.
Yeah, they're forgetting.
What you think you can say online and get away with, you could lose your job, you can lose your wife, you can lose your relationship.
I don't think you should be able to, though, just because you said something online.
I say Facebook, I don't like it for my single first reason. It's a ruiner of relationships.
I hate Facebook.
It's a ruiner of relationships, and I barely am on that shit.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I'm like, I don't care what you had for breakfast. I don't care what the fucking latte was.
Yeah.
Oh, you made a frittata? Great.
Oh, you're right.
I don't care. Are you inviting me over to eat it? Go fucking shove up your ass then. I don't care.
Are you inviting me to eat it? That was fucking great.
People taking pictures of fucking Instagram and food.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, that's cool if you made it. But if you're like taking food out of like a fucking Thai, taking pictures of food at a Thai restaurant, and I'm like, I don't fucking even want to see the food. Go look at the goddamn menu. Or I would just go there and try it myself.
Yeah,
I don't fucking care.
It's fucking... Well, it's women. It's women.
A lot of that is women, yeah. A lot of guys
it's women.
Hey, look at this pizza and look at this drink I got at the bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never that. It's like, I just ate 40 wings. I'm about to shit myself.
No, well, exactly. Like, the situation was...
Yeah,
exactly. With men, it's just like, yo... Like, for example, for me... I get fucking... When I go out and have a good time, I don't have enough time to go on my fucking phone. I don't give a fuck about my phone. If I'm out having a blast, fuck it. But women have enough time because all they care about, their whole like concept and mind is controlled by media and trying to please everybody and doing stupid things like that.
I think you brought up a really good point right there. The mark of a good time is you don't even realize you didn't look at your phone.
It always happens to me.
Like when we saw Joey Diaz, I was like, I recorded like 2 minutes and I was just too into it. I'm like, I don't need to post this on Instagram. We tried
to have like
I'll enjoy it for me. If you're not here, I told you to buy the tickets. You're lost.
Exactly. And you know what sucks though? Because people like you and I that actually have the greatest moments and we never actually put it into video.
That's okay. They're not meant to get it. They don't deserve it.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. But like then you see, but you have
I could have a million Instagram followers if I cared.
I
manicured my
No, but
posts,
this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like the women that actually put all these little stupid things, like I'm taking a shit, they might as well say right now, and they post it up online.
I'm eating a muffin.
So obviously that they're gonna get the most fucking look. But if people, geniuses like you and I, actually did that, we'd be fucking millionaires. But we just are having too much of a good time. We don't care to whip out our phone.
Mm-hmm.
Our memories are fucking built in our fucking memories.
Dude, I was having a ball talking to Slugfather. I cannot believe. I thought it was going to be like... How long do you think that call was going to go for? I thought it'd be like 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
No, we fleshed out an actual conversation. We got some weather updates. We spoke about the family. We spoke about the whatever the fuck bracelet thing he has. I still didn't get to understand all of that.
And he's waiting for the work. That's the main thing.
Yeah, no, he's stepping up. He's ready to make money.
Yeah, dude.
That's my son.
That's awesome. You know, we got our troop over down in fucking Florida for us, you know?
We got people in LA. We got people in Oregon. Where else we got people? I guess.
Obviously,
where
New
the
York.
fuck is he? Not Palm Coast.
New York.
Palm Coast. Yeah, of course, in there, bro. Fucking, this is all our people.
Hell
We
yeah.
don't play any games over here. This is New York.
Yeah, literally.
He's like, nah, my house is straight. It's built for hurricanes. Everything's underground. He's like, we're gonna roll with the punches. We're gonna rock this shit out. He's like, we've got supplies for 2 weeks. And I'm like, all right, my man. We'll take care of it, holding it down. The Slugfather. The first call on the Praxcast.
Hell yeah. And, of course, you know, best of luck to our brother down there.
Of course. He doesn't need luck.
Yeah, I don't think he needs
He's got
luck.
it bagged up.
I just hope everything goes alright, you know? I just hope nothing...
I would say best of luck to everyone down there, because
Yeah, of course.
he's in a really good place. A really, like, secured, safe place.
But
best of luck to everyone who isn't, because you guys are going to get smoked.
Yeah, that's scary, you know? So we want to take care of our fucking troops down there, man. Our buddy, the fucking Slugfather, you know? He's our troop down there. We gotta make sure he's alive and well.
My man did it up right. So I was like, dude, you want me to send you cans of soup? He's like, nope, I don't need nothing. I'm straight, my niggas. I'm like, ah, man.
Yo, bro, I'd be down if to fucking drive my truck down there. Fuck it. Let's do it.
What, to start, like, bailing out houses with buckets and do some relief work?
If we can make money, fuck it.
Let's rescue some people with a boat.
Yo, we'll buy a canoe here.
Dude, that's a really good point you raised. It was like
rafts. We'll buy rafts. They're probably cheap. You blow them up.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't be taking a raft down there right now.
Well, we'll drive to the point where you can't drive any further, because I'm sure it's gonna get too deep.
I feel like worried about like the needles from the beach and like pieces of broken windows puncturing an inflatable raft.
Oh yeah. But it'd be cool though if we could help and bring our truck. My truck.
Hey man, you got 16 hours to drive.
Fuck it.
All right. You said you were carless, but 16 hours. Let's go.
I'm currently jobless too. Remember?
You know how to drive stick?
Yo, remember I'm currently jobless.
Now's not the time to learn. Yep. Yeah, you told me on the before the program.
So let's fucking do it. You know.
All right, you want to do some research and find out?
I'm kind of ready to. I'm kind of ready to die at any moment. So.
Why in the fuck are the two people who have the nickname Immortal that I know both tell me they're ready to die? Can someone explain this to me?
Yeah, because we're.
God, I want this explained to me.
You know why? You know why? It's because we're sick of being immortal. Like we don't want to live constantly all the time.
They're like, yeah, you have an existence of pure pain.
Yeah.
And then you think about that. But dude, no, I don't buy that for me.
No, but living for so long is
living for so fucking long, dude. How fucking old are you?
Yeah, we're immortal.
Come on.
No, we're immortal. You've
been here for centuries.
Yeah.
Probably. You're like, I saw the War of 1812. It was a bloody and gruesome battle.
I was probably there. Who knows?
Unless you believe in reincarnation.
I think
you're not that.
I believe it. I believe in reincarnation, kind of.
Speaking of reincarnation, I thought of this really dumb thought the other day. If you're like, let's say you have white privilege or whatever, and you're super racist against Asians and blacks, when you die, you're going to come back as an impoverished Asian or black.
Probably.
Karma extends past your lifetime.
I agree.
Possibly.
I agree.
It's a weird thought, but I mean...
I think you're right.
It's a Praxcast thought right there.
No, but you know what it is? I don't think it's necessarily like that. I think it's just 100% random. So you just have to be prepared to be whatever the fuck.
Do you come back as like a fucking grasshopper or something?
Well, I don't think it extends to animals, but like I think well, who knows though? Actually, because
I mean, humans are animals.
Yeah.
We're like just the highest form of animal.
No, you're right. You're right. I agree. So you probably
Insects,
could.
I don't know.
Yeah, so you just have to be prepared to come back as anything. You know?
Yeah, I mean...
But it doesn't eliminate the belief in God, though. That's the thing I want people to understand. Like, just because you believe in...
what?
Yeah, just because if you believe in reincarnation doesn't mean that, like, God doesn't exist.
Oh, so you're a God believer, huh?
I kind of am. I believe in God.
Okay. Do you believe in a specific God, or just a God in general?
I believe that there's a greater entity...
A higher power?
that exists. The God that's kind of more towards, like, the Bible. But, like...
Man, talking about God.
But not too far, though. Because I think there's a lot of made-up shit in there. There's a lot of man-made shit. Like, for example, like, going to church. I don't believe that. I don't believe... It's either you have a connection with God personally, like...
Or you don't. I'll tell you...
Right?
I'll give you my 20-second response to that. And back to you. But, dude, if you're really that connected to God, and God made the universe, and God made everything, allegedly, or whatever aligns with your beliefs, why the fuck you need to go to a certain building
I agree.
at a certain time
I agree.
and say a song?
I agree.
God's everywhere. God's sitting in that chair right now. He's laughing, having a drink with us. He's drinking a scotch. He's invisible, but he's everywhere. I don't need to go to a building down the road at 11 a.m. on a Sunday.
That's man-made.
God's everywhere.
That's what I say.
It's almost like, I think people have maliciously used religion as a control mechanism to further their own things.
Yep. That's what civilizations became. Because these people wanted more power, so they were like, oh no, God said this, he want this, he want that. No, it's either you feel like God actually takes care of you and cares about you and your life is good because of God, or nothing. Like, literally.
What about you think God hates you and is like, God has cursed me? Oh no, that's why the police pulled me over.
No, well, that's not, like, worth saying God hates you.
I don't know, man. There's some type of events that can happen with police when you like God on your side.
But you know, it might be just a lesson or something.
Well, sort of like... I mean, I did my time. I also went to Catholic school, which is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty hardcore.
For a little bit. And...
Well, you think that a Boga Rojaha to you?
Yeah, I think that's possible. Just give me a second to get through this, and then
Yeah, do you, bro?
we'll switch off on those.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think, dude, we used to take a class called Scripture, and the class was called Scripture. And in Catholic school, what the fuck do you think Scripture's going to be? It was literally like study of the Bible for an entire class, 40, 50 minutes every school day. And we used to play Jeopardy. Do it right on the board, you know what I mean? With like questions from the Bible and shit. I would smoke everyone. And people were like, hey man, how come you're not like such a, a big God boasting guy? I'm like, because I actually read the Bible and I understand the three religions.
Your own opinion on it.
It's like, because I've actually studied it. That's why.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what a parable is?
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know out there and listening, a parable
Everyone
is basically
knows what
like,
that is.
it's like a short story with like a good message to prove a point. I'm saying for the people who don't know, because you're smarter than most of our listeners. We love you guys, but fuck you. No.
I like that. No, that was funny.
You gotta interject a little bit of personality.
Of
But I think a
course.
lot of the Bible
They
shit
like
was... I don't know if alliterations is the right term, but exaggerations. They were trying to prove a point and trying to just be like, hey, be good. We can't tell you exactly why to be good, but it's just better to be good, and here's how you should act, and we should try and put, like, I guess the 10 Commandments in place, just as, not literal, but kind of basic guidelines.
Basic guidelines.
You shouldn't take it literally.
Exactly.
And
I agree.
if you want to be real religious, I almost said this in a court of law. I said, do you know who the Pharisees were? They were a group of Old Testament followers who interpreted the Bible literally by the letter of the law. And even it says in the Bible, God's word says, interpret the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law. Does that make sense?
That's 100% makes sense. That's how you're supposed to be.
A perfect example, I don't want to say this, but I went out to a party and I went to sleep in my car because I didn't want to drive drunk. And I was doing the right thing in spirit by not driving. I was sleeping in my car. Cops knocked my window, woke me up, said, "You're sitting in the car, you have the keys in your possession, you're getting a DUI." And I'm like, that's the letter of the law. It says, yeah, you can do this. Because you have the keys in your possession and you're able to operate, able to potentially drive a vehicle. Yeah, but I'm like, the spirit of the law is not to hurt people, not to do anything stupid. And I'm like, you're following the letter of the law, not the spirit of the law. It wasn't intended to fuck people who were trying to do the right thing. It was intended to protect people. I think that's a pretty good example.
You know what else I heard, though?
Say what you say, my nose. What's good?
Someone told me that that supposedly that this is the world.
The cops told me, like, you should have locked your keys in your trunk. And I'm like, well, how the fuck am I going to get to them then? Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
No, I agree. But supposedly,
it was dumb.
No, this is what I heard, though. This is the devil's world, though. Like, God gave this
no,
planet
perception
to the
is
devil.
everything. I don't think that at all.
Yeah, but did you hear that before?
It's the devil's world? Never.
Yeah, someone told me that really looks into the Bible and shit, that this is the devil gave... I mean, God gave this planet to the devil. That's what he told me. He said this is the devil's
You
world.
mentioned the Bible, so I feel obligated to throw this in. In the Bible, the Pharisees were Old Testament followers, right? And I think they were like bookkeepers or like what we think of as being counter modern day Jews. Jews are mostly in these professions. Yep. And Jesus walked into their shit and started flipping over their fucking tables. He's like, this is bullshit. You guys shouldn't be acting like this. Jesus walked into the room and started throwing tables. In the Bible it says that. Look it up. Jesus and the Pharisees. Google it, Wikipedia. It's a real thing.
I believe you.
It's a real thing. He's like, this isn't what this fucking was supposed to be doing. You're cheating people and like...
Yeah.
I don't know if cheating, but it's like you're working the system too much. Exactly, thank you. You're manipulating this too much for your own gain. He's like, stop this. He's like, fuck all your money. This is bullshit. Stop. Pretty sure Jesus said that.
Yo, but,
look it up.
But I agree.
How am I fucking quoting the Bible right now?
Yo, but
this is the Praxcast.
Wait, but they never heard that this is the planet of the devil. Like,
I've never heard that.
He gave this world to the devil. He gave up on this world. He was like, fuck it.
I don't know about that, but
I don't know. I heard that. I don't know enough to actually like say that I'm solid about it. I just heard it. Like someone told me that they give this planet to the devil. Like God said, this is the devil's world now, or whatever, or something like that.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to end.
And it just means though that like good people like us that do the right thing, are gonna constantly get fucked.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Right?
I don't know. I've never heard that, and I'm not gonna really go into that. We still got a bunch of topics to run through, but maybe we should make this a two-parter. Take a little bogey break, and
let's take a bogey break.
Make sure the Slugfather is with us.
Oh yeah, definitely.